April 26, 1986. A routine safety test at reactor number 4 in the Chernobyl nuclear power plant went terribly wrong. In a flash of heat and light, the reactor exploded. The force blew the steel and concrete roof straight into the sky. Radioactive fire raged for days, and an invisible poison began to drift across Europe. In nearby towns, alarms stayed silent. Children went to school. Farmers tended their fields. No one knew that radiation levels were rising by the second. When the truth finally emerged, it was too late. Entire cities had to be evacuated. Homes, schools, lives abandoned overnight. Over 100,000 people were forced to leave everything behind. They never returned. What remained was a dead zone. Or so we thought. In the weeks that followed the explosion, a perimeter was drawn around the disaster site, a Harmink kilometers sugar, a line that separated the known from the unknown. This became the Chernobyl exclusion zone, an area larger than some countries, suddenly emptied of human life. Pripyat, once a thriving city of nearly 50,000 people, now stood still. Children's toys lay scattered, dinner tables left untouched. The clocks stopped ticking, but the radiation remained. For years, it was forbidden to enter, and most believed that nothing could survive there. No people, no animals, no future, only silence, and the slow decay of everything we once built. But nature doesn't wait for permission. Within just a few years, signs of life began to reappear. Grass pushed through cracked pavement. Vines crept up broken walls. Trees grew in the middle of city streets. And then, the animals came back. Wolves, lynxes, deer, even bears. They didn't just return, they thrived. Without humans, nature took full control. The forests grew denser, the rivers wilder, the balance shifted. Chernobyl, once a symbol of death, was becoming something else, a sanctuary, a strange kind of Eden. But deep within this reborn wilderness, something had changed. As the wildlife population grew, scientists returned to study what had happened. What they found defied expectations. Some animals appeared completely normal, healthy, strong, reproducing, but others showed signs of something else. Birds with oddly colored feathers, frogs glowing bright green, insects with asymmetrical wings, wolves with altered immune systems. Not monstrous mutations, but subtle, persistent changes. And yet, the animals didn't just survive. They adapted. They flourished. Some species even appeared more resilient, more robust than their counterparts outside the zone. How? How could life evolve so quickly in a place filled with radiation? No one fully knows. And that uncertainty keeps bringing scientists back. Radiation is known to damage DNA. It breaks molecular bonds, causes mutations, and alters how cells function. In humans, this often leads to cancer, birth defects, or death. But in Chernobyl's wildlife, something different happened. Some researchers believe the animals are evolving new defense mechanisms, cellular repair systems, genetic filters, even radiation-resistant microbiomes. One study found that the brains of some birds produced higher levels of antioxidants. Another discovered wolves carrying unique blood markers, never seen elsewhere. Are these signs of rapid adaptation, random genetic drift, or something entirely new? No one can say for sure. What's clear is this: Chernobyl has become more than just a disaster site. It is now a living laboratory, where evolution may be accelerating in real time. Chernobyl's strange rebirth has inspired more than just science. It has sparked stories, rumors, and urban legends. three-eyed fish, radioactive bears, zombie deer. Popular media turned the zone into a haunted wilderness. Video games, horror films, conspiracy theories all fed the myth. But the truth is far more complex and far more interesting. Yes, mutations exist. Yes, radiation has altered biology. But no, there are no monsters, no glowing wolves, no creatures from science fiction. What's happening in Chernobyl is not horror. It's evolution, raw, uncontrolled, and unfolding in real time. And that is even more fascinating than fiction. Chernobyl is more than a warning from the past. It's a window into the future, a place where nature was broken and then rebuilt itself in unexpected ways. What happens when humans vanish? What does life do in our absence? The exclusion zone offers a glimpse. Without interference, ecosystems restructured. Predator-prey balances shifted. Even radiation became part of the equation. It raises difficult questions. Can life adapt to catastrophe? Are we the problem, or just a chapter in Earth's story? Chernobyl shows that nature is not fragile. It's fierce, unpredictable, resilient, and maybe it doesn't need us at all. Today, the forests of Chernobyl are quiet. Wolves roam the ruins. Owls nest in broken buildings. Horses gallop through radioactive fields. Life has not only returned, it has rewritten the rules. Chernobyl is no longer just a scar on the map. It's a paradox, a place of death filled with life. It reminds us that nature is not ours to control, that the wild will always find a way, and that even in the places we fear most, something beautiful can still grow. The zone remains closed. The questions remain unanswered. But in the silence of the Red Forest, evolution whispers and waits.